Hello. Good morning, everyone. Or good time zone to some of you. And welcome to this. So, I've come to the conclusion, after reviewing much of the game list that I have, that there are eventually going to be some games. Some games that must be slogged through, that must be pushed through, that must be dealt with. This is not a type of game that I like to play. I don't like, at least I don't think. I'll be honest. I am open to change my mind about that. But from what I've heard about this game, and from what I've seen about this game in trailers, this is going to be a challenge of my patience. Very much a challenge of my patience. So, Destroyer the U-Boat Hunter. Where to begin? I guess by clicking, I don't know, is it start battle or is it career mode? Actually, you know what? I haven't even played the tutorial yet. So let's find out about the tutorial. Yes, let's start this tutorial so everyone can learn how to play this game. And we learn that it has a long loading screen. A very long loading screen. And I can see that volume is not very high. I'll have to make adjustments. Actually, let me keep my volumes where it is. Oh, here we are. Basics.
The Battle of the Atlantic took place in the 1940s. During that time, most U-boats were still diesel-electric, and so could not stay submerged for prolonged periods of time. Therefore, you're very likely to detect them on the surface using radar before they close in for the attack. Once a U-boat submerges, you can no longer detect it using radar, and you will have to use sonar instead. Unlike radar, the sonar of the 1940s had to be pointed in the appropriate direction in order to detect the enemy. Bear that in mind when you lose radar contact with the enemy, and, most importantly, remember this. Radar works only for surfaced contacts, while sonar works only for submerged contacts. Last but not least, the 1940 sonar also has a dead zone right under your destroyer, which is crucial to remember. The most important thing you need to understand, however, is that everything at sea is ruled by the compass. Consequently, every instrument, report, and command also refers to it. It works just like the clock, with 000 or 360 at the top, 090 on the right, 180 at the bottom, and 270 on the left. These three-digit codes are called bearings, and they refer to the cardinal points. 000 or 360 is the north, 090 is the east, 180 is the south, and 270 is the west. So, if there is a contact at bearing 090, it means that it is located east of our position. This system allows the crew to quickly exchange information regarding where the enemy has been detected, what course to take, and so on. Once you understand it, it quickly becomes second nature. In summary, the most important information for you will always be the position of the currently tracked enemy, which is given in bearings, which direction, and ranges, how far away from your position. The last thing you need to know is how to execute a successful depth charge attack. The problem consists in hitting a moving object in 3D space with a weapon that has a considerable delay between being fired and hitting the target. In general, the attack has to be made in such a way as to drop the depth charges with a lead ahead of the U-boat's bow.
Lead the target.
What is more, the depth charge fuse must be set for shallow, medium, or deep. Bear in mind that the deeper you set the fuse, the longer it takes the depth charges to reach the set depth. The optimal time to drop depth charges is calculated by an analog computer called the Tactical Range Recorder. It measures the speed of closing the distance between your destroyer and the target, and will help you to decide when to give the order to fire. Because of that, pay close attention to what the tutorial says about using the TRR, as it will make the difference between success and failure. In reality, the chances of hitting a U-boat with depth charges were rather slim, but due to the devastating effects that even close misses had on the submarine's morale, harassing and suppressing the U-boat was often enough to make its crew abandon further attack attempts, at least for some time. Now that you understand the most essential facts about anti-submarine warfare in the Second World War, you can proceed with the tutorial.
Wait, that was a tutorial for the tutorial. Information video, so you understand the tutorial. We have to set the premise for the tutorial. Alright, let's... Bridge is where you control the destroyer's maneuvers. Let's start with changing the ship's speed, which you can do through engine, order, telegraph. 1/3 ahead. Yeah, we are. Ahead standard. So
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Notice how our speed is increasing from... Where am I supposed to notice? Oh, down here. And it'll rise all the way to 25 knots. Okay. At a head full and a head flank, you won't be able to use the sonar. Okay then. Yeah, you can also control. Oh, okay.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Steering time. Okay. Compass bearing north. Yep, we're heading straight north.
Rudder 25 degrees left.
Rudder 25 degrees left. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Yep, and it's adjusting right there. How very engaging watching this compass turn.
Steady as she goes.
Aye. Steady on course. 3, 5, 1.
Rudder 20 degrees right.
Rudder 20 degrees right. Aye, sir.
Okay, or you can just set
New course 0 1 0.
Course 0, 1, 0. Aye, sir.
I feel like setting the course is a lot faster. Okay. This whole time we've been at the bridge. Target bearing.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 047. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 047. Range 2,900 yards. I designate contact. Able. Time 07.
So I
Contact
see.
able now bears 047, range 2,700 yards.
All engines ahead.
Contact Able, now bears 045, range 2,600 yards.
New course 040.
Course 040. Aye, sir.
Contact Able, now bears 045, range 2,500 yards.
New course 060.
Course 060. Aye, sir.
Contact Able,
New
now
course,
bears
050.
043, range 2,300 yards.
040.
Course 040. Aye, sir.
Contact Able, now bears 039er, range 2,100 yards.
Ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye. Steady on course 040.
Okay, so all that was to just figure out what direction I need to go in order to face
Contact
the sub.
Able, now bears 037, range 1,900 yards.
Take a look around. Yeah, let me look.
Contact Able, now bears
Oh, you're not letting me fully
034,
look around.
range 1,900 yards.
Okay, so now we stare at a little blip on a screen.
Contact Able, now bears 032, range 1,900 yards.
Dead reckoning. You. Dots represent our
Contact
position.
Able, now bears 029er, range 1,900 yards. Contact Able, now bears 026, range 1,900 yards.
Okay.
Contact Able, now bears 024, range 1,900 yards.
Zoom in and out.
Contact Able, now bears 021, range 2,000 yards.
Yeah, I don't want to learn how to do any of that. Okay, now that you know all about the DRT, I know nothing about what I was using. I guess it was just
Contact
plotting.
Able, now bears 019er, range 2,000 yards.
Okay.
Stand by to fire.
Gun director. And 5 in main battery.
Contact Able now bears 017. Range 2,000 yards.
I see nothing.
Contact Able now bears 014. Range 2,000 yards.
Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Where's my target?
Fire. Target bearing 012. Range 2,100 yards.
Contact Able now bears 012. Range 2,100 yards.
Target bearing 010. Range 2,100 yards.
Contact Able now bears 010. Range 2,100 yards.
Load illumination round. Illuminate 009. Target bearing 008. Range 2,100 yards.
Contact Able now bears 008. Range 2,200 yards.
Okay.
Target bearing
So
007.
all I'm
Range,
getting
2,000
from this,
yards.
and the fact that they just keep talking very blandly and mechanically,
Lost contact Able. Last bearing 008. Last range 2,000 yards.
all right. So we lost them, so now they're supposedly gone under. Okay, keep searching.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 300 through 030.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 300 through 030. Sonar I.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 3102-130.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 031. Range 900 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 028. Range 800 yards. Bearing steady.
Okay, so now we moved on to a completely different thing in the combat room.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 025. Range 700 yards. Combat sonar.
This is
Contact.
a lot.
Able. Now bears 024. Range 700 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Okay, so we're detecting it at current. It's submerged. It's down. But we got to get ahead of it.
Sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 019. Range 700 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Okay. Apparently now we're detecting him underneath the ship and
Combat
rough
sonar. Contact. Able.
projection
Now bears 0, 1.
on this
4.
OSC
Range,
projector.
600 yards. Bearing steady.
We're switching from sonar to tactical range responder. So needs 2 pieces of information to work: the speed of your destroyer and the depth of the U-boat. Okay.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 0, 8. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady.
Okay, so I'm getting assistance for the purpose of the tutorial. Okay. Must ready them. Yeah, they're shallow.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 0, 0. Range 500 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Okay, take some time for them to arm themselves. You can set it. I don't want anything manual. As much automatic as
Combat
possible.
sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 3, 5, 2. Range 500 yards. Estimated depth shallow. All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 0. Range 500 yards. Bearing steady.
Okay, so I'm supposed to wait for it to say fire now.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 0. Range 300 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
As soon as the graph's left side is beneath the dotted fire line. So we're
Combat sonar. Contact.
getting them
Able.
aligned.
Now bears 0, 4,
Unaligned.
0. Range 30 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 2, 1.
It says fire
9.
right here.
Range 30 yards. Bearing steady. Fire 1. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Fire Last 2. Bearing 2, 1, 9. Last range 30 yards. Fire 3.
Okay. I wouldn't want to disable this for more realism, because this at least gives me an idea whether I was in close. I'm about to lookout stations.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 265. Range 3,500 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 265. Range 3,500 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 0:21.
You can go look out on the top of the ship. Okay. Contacts. Contact lost. Okay, so we got that one. Oh, it's where I select which contact we're going after. So which boat we're going after. Joy. Tactical situation.
Contact Baker now bears 264. Range 3,000. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 190. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing
Shows you the big picture and allows you to command the remaining assets in your
2,900
force.
yards. I
Our
designate
destroyers'
contact
call sign is
Charlie.
Bloodhound,
Time
Antler,
0:22.
Mountie, Hockey, and Maple. Uh-oh. Antler Mountie,
Contact.
hockey and
Baker.
Maple.
Now bears 2,
Black Cat is air
6,
support.
3. Range 3,900 yards.
Destroyer's always in the center. Remaining ones are yellow circles. Okay. Command and escort, you first click it.
Antler, reporting.
Click on Antler.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Reporting. Antler taking station.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Baker.
Roger. Mountie attacking contact. Baker.
Maple, reporting.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Subsighted, northeast, 3 miles from convoy. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support on station. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Subsighted, northeast, 3 miles from convoy. Black Cat reporting. Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area north of convoy.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Charlie.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact.
Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing 203. Last range 2,900 yards.
We've lost Sergeant Sullivan. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat.
Sergeant Sullivan has been torpedoed and is on fire.
From convoy. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Engaging sub.
Maple, reporting.
Maple, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from Sergeant Sullivan, bearing 097, range 1,200 yards. From guide.
Roger. Maple searching. Sergeant Sullivan. Position for survivors bearing 097. Range 1,200 yards. From guide.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Periscope feather sighted. Northeast, 3 miles from convoy.
So apparently, I have allies. I can
There
command
are
my
3
allies.
elements that are absolutely crucial to U-boat tactics: speed, flanking, and the element of surprise. Let's begin with speed. A submerged U-boat is roughly as fast as the convoy, so it cannot effectively catch up on it from behind. It would first need to surface to make more speed, yet at the cost of being attacked by escort gunfire. Therefore, the most dangerous kind of enemy is the clever U-boat captain who approaches submerged from the front of the convoy, maintaining the element of surprise, unless you detect him with the sonar. Most enemy captains, however, will approach the convoy on the surface, for reasons already mentioned in the ASW 101 video. As for flanking, torpedoes had the highest chance of hitting the target when fired at the so-called broadside, i.e. not at the bow or the stern of the target, but at its side, which made for a much larger target. If you allow a U-boat to assume a flanking position within 1,500 yards of the convoy, and give it enough time at periscope depth, they will be able to shoot whole salvos of well-aimed torpedoes, potentially sinking a few merchant ships in one fell swoop. Also, the Wolfpack tactics used by U-boats were based on advantage in numbers in an attempt to swarm and overwhelm the escorts by attacking from multiple directions at the same time. This was supposed to create a shock effect and confuse the escorts by creating chaos and giving them more targets that they could handle at a time. In order to help you prevent that, here is a handful of tactical advice.
Okay.
The best area for U-boats to attack from are the convoy flanks. Prevent them from sneaking into good firing positions, and convoy survivability will rise exponentially. U-boats approaching submerged from the front of the convoy can be a nasty surprise. Whenever possible, maintain at least minimal sonar coverage aimed towards the front of the convoy. If you manage to attack and suppress a U-boat long enough, it will stay submerged and will eventually end up behind the convoy. If that is the case, it will be almost impossible for it to catch up without surfacing, and its threat will have been nullified, at least for some time. Try to attack U-boats as far away from the convoy as possible. However, once they break through, make sure to recall your escorts, close the formation, and aggressively defend the flanks. The U-boats will attempt to exploit any holes in your defenses to get there and fire multiple torpedoes. So if any U-boats break through into this zone, attack them with all your might, or their torpedoes will start to wreak havoc in the convoy. Sooner or later, you will be able to determine the main vector of the attack. Once that happens, relocate more escorts there from the other flank of the convoy as soon as possible. Bear in mind that such formation changes will take a while, so try not to jump the gun, as it may cost you a lot of time later to reverse a bad decision. Whenever possible, attack a U-boat with more than one ship. Also, try coordinating your attacks with other escorts. Just watch out for collisions, and you will be fine. If multiple U-boats break through and swarm the convoy flanks, chaos will ensue and you will start losing ships. Don't panic and stay on your toes, as this is the most difficult time of the battle. When it comes, make sure your escorts are prioritizing the right targets, and try not to get lost in the entanglement. If you make it through this difficult part, you will most likely succeed in suppressing and repelling the enemy. If you start losing ships, don't panic. Check the radar or the tactical station in combat. Deduce where the torpedo may have come from, and make a strong presence in the area to prevent the U-boat from taking further shots on the convoy. Use air support to harass U-boats that are beyond your reach, or quickly relocate it to suppress multiple U-boats when they get dangerously close to the convoy's flank. Remember that air support will force a U-boat to submerge, thus preventing it from firing its torpedoes. Some U-boat captains will submerge and hide under the convoy, or even try to sneak to the other flank. This is a bad situation for you, as it is very dangerous to track and attack U-boats within the convoy due to a high probability of collisions. And lastly, be aggressive and do not let the enemy take the initiative. The longer you hesitate, the more time you are giving the U-boats to reach optimal firing positions and aim their torpedoes. Harass them, never let up, and focus all your assets to the fullest. That concludes the presentation of U-boat and escort tactics.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Wait, that was the entirety of the tutorial. Oh boy. Alright, we will do a battle. We are aiming for a small battle. We'll do a standard attack. We're doing something small, I think. So, with that said, I have no clue how well this is going to go.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Sub sighted, northwest, 5 miles from convoy.
All escorts. Our eyes in the sky found a sub 289, range 4,000 yards from the convoy center. Bloodhound, take immediate action to find and prosecute the sub.
289.
All other escorts, maintain sector patrols, increase vigilance.
Bloodhound, roger. Moving toward threat as reported. Out.
Lost contact. Able. Last bearing. 289er. Last range. 3,700 yards.
Captain I, officer of the deck, set general quarters.
Set general quarters. Aye. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. Set conditions zebra throughout the ship.
Stern depth charge detail manned and ready. Main battery ports manned and ready. Engineering officer watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Very well.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Periscope feather sighted. Northwest, 5 miles from convoy.
Okay, where was that? That was under combat, contacts. Just got one contact. Contact lost. Okay. OSC projector was it? Nope. DRT. Nope. Tactical? Okay.
Black Cat reporting.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Able.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Able.
We'll harass that.
Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area ahead of convoy.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Able.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Able.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Mountie taking station.
Alright, where is R?
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to new station.
Okay, so we're moving. Let's check sonar.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 306236.
Active search 306 through 036. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Sub-submergent.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 267 through 357.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc 267 through 357.
Sonar I.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Sub-sighted. Northwest, 6 miles.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 277. Range 5,100 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 277. Range.
So
5,100
We
yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 1:16.
Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 276. Last range 4,600 yards.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 271. Range 3,200 yards.
Bloodhound,
Okay.
this is Black Cat. Periscope feather sighted. Northwest, 6 miles from convoy.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 268. Range 3,100 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
So we're turning to face them at this point. Check the lookouts.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 265. Range 2,900 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Okay, so
Stand by to fire.
yeah, we have nothing to fire at.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 264. Range 2,600 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Decreasing depth. So we want a medium pattern. Destructive.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
We need to
Stand by to fire.
Combat
adjust.
sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 264. Last range 2,400 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Able. Last known at bearing 262. Range 2,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has regained contact. Able, bearing 261. Range 2,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Submerging.
Contact. Able, now bears 260. Range 2,200 yards.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc 227. 2317. Investigating arc 227 through 317. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire.
Contact. Able, now bears 258. Range 1,800 yards.
Load illumination rounds. Illuminate. 2, 5, 9.
Contact. Able, now bears 258. Range 1,300 yards.
Black Cat reporting.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Baker.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Baker.
Contact. Able, now bears 258. Range 900 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Submerging.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 275. Range
Where was that
3,100
thing?
yards. Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 258. Appears to be periscope feather.
Lost contact. Able, last bearing 258. Last range 800 yards.
Stand by to fire.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 277. Range 2,900 yards. Bearing steady. Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/3 to the horizon. Bearing 261. Appears to be periscope feather.
Stand by to fire. Load point detonating rounds.
Estimated depth, shallow. Ready depth charges, shallow pattern.
Okay, I think I might be too late.
Fire 1. Fire 2.
Bearing steady.
Fire 3.
Oh, I managed to get him.
Starboard lookout, oil slick, bearing 065. Bridge, starboard lookout, oil slick, bearing 066.
Stand by to fire.
How did I manage to get him? Okay, well,
Bearing steady.
alright.
Surface radar has regained contact. Baker, bearing 286. Range 2,100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Submerging.
Stand by to fire.
Okay. We need to adjust our movement.
Stand by to fire.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
New course 300.
Course
All
30.
escorts. Contact
0.
Able
Aye, sir.
has most likely been sunk by a Bloodhound. Well done.
Alright. Wow, I got it. I got one. Okay, target bearing. Check sonar, move sonar.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 257. through 3, 4, 7.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 2, 5, 7 through 3, 4, 7. Sonar I.
Stand by to fire.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Subsighted west, 4 miles from convoy.
Contact Baker, now bears 317. Range 1,200 yards.
I feel like I'm missing it.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc.
Lost contact. Baker, last bearing 317. Last range 1,100 yards.
Investigating arc 2, 8, 9 through 0, 1, 9. Aye, sir. New course 0, 2, 0.
Course 0, 2, 0. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Periscope feather sighted west, 4 miles from convoy.
Okay, well, in that instance,
Combat
we need
sonar.
to get...
Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 339. Range 800 yards.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 020. Range 4,800 yards from guide.
Roger. Mountie, maneuvering to station. Bearing 020. Range 4,800 yards from guide.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 344. Range 700 yards. Bearing steady. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bridge, we're turning...
New course 090.
Course 0.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 347. Range 600 yards. Bearing steady. Fire 1.
I think we're just far enough ahead of it.
Fire 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 345. Range 500 yards. Bearing steady. Ready depth Fire charges. 3. Medium pattern.
I'm gonna just keep peppering this thing.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 337. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth. Fire 1. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 328. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Oh, it's getting on my flank?
Fire 2. All engines ahead. 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
I need to adjust my...
Combat
trajectory.
sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 319. Range 400 yards. Wake on
Fire
brake
3.
cut.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 116. Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 116.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 303. Range 500 yards. Bearings drifting left. Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
Bearing is drifting left.
Fire 1.
Can't tell what...
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker.
Fire 2.
Now bears 285. Range 500 yards. Fire 3. Propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 270. Range 600 yards. Wake on right cut.
Okay, so it...
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 259. Range 700 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Okay, so that gave me what I needed.
Ready depth charges medium pattern.
Now bears 259.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 255. Range 800 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 254. Range 800 yards. Bearing steady. Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4. Active search. 2, 2, 4. Through 3, 1, 4. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 252. Range 800 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Black Cat reporting. Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area east of
Actually,
convoy.
I'm sending them to the wrong side, aren't I?
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 332. Range 500.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 249. Range 900 yards. Bearing steady.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to station. Bearing 332. Range 500 yards from guide.
Black Cat reporting.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Baker.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Baker.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 248. Range 800 yards. Estimated depth medium.
I don't feel like I'm close enough.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Submerging.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 249. Range 800 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 245. Range 800 yards. Contact.
I'm gonna look around at this
depth.
point. I don't know if I'm doing any what I need to do at this point. I got the first sub, kind of just waltzed onto my.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 239. Range 800 yards. Wake on right cut.
Wake on right cut. What the heck does wake on right cut mean?
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 232. Range 800 yards. Contact decreasing depth.
Okay, so it's. Wait, I did shallow pattern?
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 223. Range 700 yards. Bearing steady.
Stand by to fire.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 213. Range 600 yards. Bearing drifting left.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support no longer available. Minimum fuel returning to base.
Okay.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 202. Range 500 yards. Bearing drifting left.
Bridge, poor lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 202. Appears to be periscope feather.
Fire. Load illumination round.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 186. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Load point detonating rounds.
I need to go back to...
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 161. Range 300 yards. Contact increasing depth. 090. Course 090. Aye, sir.
Oh, are we just about lined up?
Combat sonar. Contact.
Baker now bears 110. Range 200 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker now bears 096. Range 200 yards. Estimated depth medium. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker now bears 020. Range 100 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker now bears
Fire 1.
007. Range 200 yards. Wake on right cut.
Fire 2. Fire 3. New course 150. Course 150.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker now bears 332. Range 300 yards.
Wake on right cut.
It's close.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 332. Last range 300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 333. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search.
2862016.
Active search 286 through 016.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 336. Range 600 yards from Bloodhound. Mountie reporting. Mountie reporting.
I can't.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 338. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound. Reporting. Mountie reporting.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 208.
208.
Stand by to fire. Load illumination round. Illuminate. 204.
Bridge, poor lookout. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 349. Bridge, poor lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 342. Appears to be periscope feather.
New course 342. Course 342. Aye, sir. Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 2412061.
Investigating arc 290 through 020. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire.
African treasure is sinking.
Load point.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 341. Range 1,200 yards. Sounds of torpedo tube outer doors opening. Torpedo in the water.
Fire.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 338. Range 1,300 yards. Bearing steady.
We've lost African treasure. All ships. Maneuver to avoid.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. You're clear to engage.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Mountie, this is
Combat sonar.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 335.
5. Range 1,400 yards. Combat sonar.
I'm
Contact.
loving this.
Baker. Now bears 334. Range 1,400 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 333. Range 1,400 yards. Bearing steady.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to station bearing 337. Range 200 yards from guide.
Mountie, this
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 330. Range 1,400 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 330. Range 1,400 yards. Bearing steady.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Combat sonar. Contact.
Baker. Now bears 329. Range
1,300 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 330. Range 1,300 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 330. Range 1,200 yards. Bearing steady.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to pick up survivors from African treasure. Bearing 288. Range 1,000.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 330. Range 1,100 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 329. Range 1,100 yards. Bearing steady.
Roger. Mountie searching. African treasure. Position for survivors. Bearing 288. Range 1,000 yards from guide.
Stand by to fire.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 328. Range 900 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 326. Range 800 yards. Bearing steady.
Okay, so it's somewhere out here.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 321. Range 600 yards. Estimated depth shallow. New course 325. Course 325. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 316. Range 500 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Okay. Estimated depth shallow means I have
Ready
to...
depth charges. Shallow pattern. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 3-1-1. Range 300 yards. Bearing steady.
Mountie picking up survivors from African treasure.
We've got a shot at this. Just got to get them to line up. This is so very not
Combat
throwing.
sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 2-9-9. Range 200 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 2-9-3. Range 100 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Come on.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 2-1-4. Range 100 yards.
Fire
Very
one.
strong propeller noise.
Fire 2. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Fire 3.
Mountie finish picking up survivors from African treasure.
Combat sonar.
Contact. Baker. Now bears 1-6-7. Range 200 yards. Wake on right cut. New course. 1-6-7. Course 1-6-7. Aye, sir.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Baker.
Roger. Mountie attacking contact. Baker.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 1-5-7. Range 300 yards. Strong propeller noise. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 1-4-4. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth medium.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern. Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
So we're actually gonna spin around.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 1-3-0. Range 400 yards. Wake on right cut.
There's two of me and one of it.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 1-1-4. Range 500 yards. Strong propeller noise.
Yeah, it means you're moving fast.
All engines ahead 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
I was right to turn them.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 0-9-3. Range 500 yards. Contact increasing depth. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 0-6-4. Range 500 yards. Contact increasing depth. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 0-3-6. Range 500 yards. Strong propeller noise. New course.
They're trying to get ahead of me.
Course 0-0-0. Aye, sir.
I don't know if this is.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 0-1-2. Range 400 yards. Weak propeller noise.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Engage contact. Baker.
Roger. Mountie engaging contact. Baker.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears.
0, 0, 0. Range 200 yards. Bearing steady.
Am I gonna get a shot in here?
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 0, 0, 3. Range 100 yards. Contact increasing depth. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 0, 4, 6. Last range 30 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 168. Range 100 yards from Bloodhound.
Fire 1.
Might be shooting a little early.
Fire 2.
Bloodhound, this is
Fire
Mountie.
3.
Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 172. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc. 116 2206.
Investigating arc 1, 1, 6 through 2, 0, 6.
Near here.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 172.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 172. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 172. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
New course. 180. Course 180. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 174. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Where are you seeing them?
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 176. Range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker, bearing 177.
Range 300 yards.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 177. Last range 300 yards.
New course 175. Course 175. Aye, sir. All engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact Baker, bearing 179. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 180. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker, bearing 180. Range 200 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker, last bearing 180. Last range 200 yards.
It's hiding underneath me.
Fire 1.
This is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 171. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Get out from underneath me. I'm not going very fast.
this is Mountie.
Fire
Mountie
2.
now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 153, range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
I've had a number of light hits on him. Should be enough to scare him.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar
Fire
contact.
3.
Baker, bearing 134, range 400 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker, bearing 131, range 400 yards.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker, now bears 111, range 400 yards. Estimated depth deep.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to new station.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 092. Range 500 yards. Weak propeller noise.
You're moving finally. Okay. So
New course. 090. Course 090. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 074. Range 500.
The enemy is retreating. All escorts, return to formation and resume sonar responsibility.
I won. How did I win that? I guess I just harassed them enough to get them to leave. I guess that's sufficient. I did lose one ship, but I rescued all the survivors. And I sunk one U-boat. Well, shoot. You know what? I will consider that a victory, alright? But I also recognize this game is boring as hell. I completed a battle. What the heck is career mode? Career mode. Get subsequent convoys across the Atlantic. You get evaluated after each performance. You get... Basically, you get thrown into... more and more challenging missions. I don't care for any of that. That was not interesting in the least. So, I didn't expect it to be such a short thing. I thought there might be intentional setup missions, but it's either all or nothing career mode, or pick your poison for how much they attack you and how much cargo you're blocking. That's it. I mean, I guess I should have expected as much, because what's different about one patch of sea from the other? Not really much. I guess the weather could maybe affect things? Either way, I don't care for this game. And I don't think that changed. But I'm going to consider this game played. I beat a mission. Yeah, game's beaten. As far as I care. Game is beaten. So, I'm going to take a brief break. We're going to get set up for the next game, because as far as I'm concerned, we're done with Destroyer. So, let me get you some boppy tunes in the meantime. And we will get set for game number 5. Because, yeah, that was not entertaining at all. Here we go. Well, I don't hear it, so... Why are you not working? Boppy tunes, why are you not working? Alright, well... I guess then I'm just going to have to pull you into the next game to have the boppy tunes from that. So let me get that all set. Please excuse the scuff while I'm getting this going. So, I went from a game that I can't stand and I expected to just frustrate the hell out of me. And it kind of did, because I had no understanding what I was doing. So we're moving to something that I enjoy. And I'm hoping more people enjoy. And I'm sure you hear the music there for just a moment while I get the screen up and going. All right. Oh, gotta move. I gotta be on top of the screen and shrink it just a little. You know what? On second thought, we will just keep it at full screen. And yes, there will be a little bit of black bar. And I will let this play for a minute or two while Helps if I unmute myself. So, yeah, Destroyer of the U-Boat Hunter went fast. I played one map's worth. I completed it, but I was having no bit of enjoyment out of it whatsoever. I got a good, a lot of it was confusing. It felt like, at most, my allies would just say, "Hey, there's the enemy, deal with it." And I can only imagine how that would go for larger scale battles. So, we're not going to even bother with that anymore. I wasn't having any fun. I wasn't enjoying it in the least. It's very realistic, I think. And I didn't even do it on the most realistic settings, because there's ways where you could just manually plot all that out. There's ways where you were manually controlling every little bit of it, and none of the automatics were doing it for you. For those individuals who like those type of games, more power to you. Not my thing. This, however, this is my thing. I love the Yakuza series. I have played through Yakuza 0 and beaten it. So, not on stream. So we're doing it on stream. But I don't feel like that's enough, because it wouldn't be very much of a challenge now, would it? Let's go for 100% of all of the in-game things to do. That means I will have Max Kiryu, Max Majima by the end of the game. I will do as many of the achievements for extra things as possible. We're just gonna do every bit that we can. And with that said, let's start. I'm not skilled at action moves, so this will make it more difficult. Maybe. We'll see. Kiryu-san. That doesn't look like it, kind of, but doesn't look like him. And that's not how he would act. I mean, it's Kiryu, all right. I'm trying to remember who exactly this is. Oh, doesn't matter. They're most certainly not dead.
この町で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
I'll help myself to your wallet now. Kamurocho. Hey, it's the 80s all over again.
Amy ちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間、サスビラ切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだ、 からダークダイ出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までね。なんだてめえ、いてんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよこれ。おいてめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ、土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。あ
You're gonna mess with a bloodstained Kiryu?
いや、
You really gonna mess with a bloodstained Kiryu? That's what I thought.
どうもすみませんでした。
That's probably one of the most stiff walks I've seen out of Kiryu. Following that. 10:43 p.m. I remember it like it was yesterday. And every day. Because it is. There's 10:43 p.m. and a.m.
よ。頼んでおいた仕事どう？
You talk great without moving your lips. Here, I can do it too.
このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ。約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
で、これは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは。
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。
10Gs。
ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、とっとき。
ありがとうございます。
We should start a ventriloquist act.
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
ヤクザ once, ヤクザ forever。
さあな、俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
Music begins. Kiryu. Everyone just moves out of their way for you. Well, I smudge my makeup. Payphones. Pagers. Lost technology. Also very useless technology at this point. Lost for a reason. But it has its ambiance. It was the late 80s in Japan. Kamurocho. Chapter 1. Bound by Oath. How very young Cosmo looks at this point. Hardly a crease on his forehead except between his eyebrows, where they belong. Meeting up with Nishiki. Right. Pagers. Sending codes for meaning things. Because that's all you had. You had numbers you could send from one person to another. That's about it. Find Nishikiyama. Alright, let's just have a quick look at everything we've got. Pager, unread message. 72, 724, 106. So this is what I mean by we're going to attempt to complete. We're going to attempt to complete all of these things. Everything from dancing to the pocket racer, cat fights. Let's just earn money in those. Hat tricks, darts, combination shots. Cool. Yeah, all the mini games. Even mahjong. And karaoke. Can't forget karaoke. But we're also going to go aim for sub-stories as well. So, first things first. Do we have anything in the item box? We don't start. Okay. We'll save. As you can see, I have played the game. Alright. Out of my way. Actually, let's make sure Nishiki's good and waiting. There's no need to rush. Kiryu goes where Kiryu's wanted.
ほら早く金貸せって
後で返すっつってんだろうが。困ります。勘弁してください。ごちゃごちゃうっせんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。
Oh, you foolish game.
誰か助けて。
You foolish game.
なんだよ。見てんじゃねえぞ俺。おい、ヤクザじゃねえのかそいつ。バカ、ヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえ。どうせ下っ端だろ。
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか。
だったらなんだよ。
ここらはうちの組の島なんだな。カムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしね
え。なんだと？ヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ。こら
No, that's not my lecture. This is my lecture. Okay, so just mash X, of course, start. Of course, have to keep an eye on health. Grabs. And down you go. Time to teach these punks a lesson. If you get hit, you can strike back right away. You take your lunch money. Rogue gives me a bit more money, so... That's a fair amount of money to start. 150 grand.
おお、相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦、
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
It's Nishiki. Aniki.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。
興味ね
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよ。な？
あ
あ。ありがとうございました。はいや、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to my brawl. I organized all those guys there for you.
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。
What's wrong with my threads?
お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
Only as good as his image?
そんなもんさ。
The two different...
仇のくせしてアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
わかったもん。
Flash and show?
それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
Or the code?
おお、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
Everyone just immediately turns away.
さあ行くか。
Alright, we'll just stick with Nishiki. I do appreciate this, and I'm sad that they did not keep this up as much
おめ
in
え
other
その辺りの
Yakuza.
店ちゃんと出入りしてるか。当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむには街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのはそういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうか、そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
Okay, well, tonight's Nishiki Street. We stick Nishiki Street. So where are we going again, Nishiki? Little area down in here. A fight? Oh boy. Important business, huh? Couple of drunkards. Ah, yes. The best remedy for drunkenness. Forced hangover. Butt out, you butts. Great line. Heat gauge. Alright. Alright, get to sober them up. Take a fighting stance. Punch down. And combo takedown for some extra money. Indeed, where are you? The punch of friendship. Certain challenges will earn more CP. What a waste. A damn shame. What? Ah, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Hey. What?
Out for a night with your main dog. Gotta invest in yourself.
No.
Invest in yourself. Alright, so where are we starting here? We are immediately starting by throwing money into Phoenix spirit. Because we can. Everything else is still out of range because, oh my goodness, the amounts get nuts. That's it. Alright, enough of the tutorial stuff on how to power up. We're out for a night on the town with Nishiki. He's paying. All I remember combat-wise is everything's fun. Everything's great with this game, but guns are bullshit. Stay classy indeed.
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。この彼女って街は。
なんだ。不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん。
よ
う。なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日、後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなん
だ。だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしんねえな。
さあ、店はここ
So
だ。
if you bring the party,
今夜は
they
とこ
remember
とん
you.
付き合ってもらうからな。
It's not a horrible philosophy, but there's more than one way to bring the party.
お前、この店にはよく来んのか？
Kiryu,
これで2
seriously.
度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。つっても おめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がねえ。
Took us in. Yep. Ah, the good old days. Already.
もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。
ん？
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
Karaoke time already.
今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Straight into karaoke. Alright, just rhythm game. Lively interjections. Get you more. Sing along, tambourine, maracas clap. Judge. Ah. Oh, I have to get back used to rhythm games. Wow. I am doing horribly. I am living up to my namesake at the moment. I am awful at rhythm games. Still have fun with them. It's more of I just gotta get back into it. Gotta get back into it. Yeah, 63. Awful. Lots of mistakes. Yeah, karaoke bozo I am. I just realized something. One moment.